traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Guys, this is the last recap of the year. And what a year it has been. It's been an incredible year to this point, guys. And 2023, we're looking to hit the ground running. We're looking to have an even better year than we had here in 2022. Guys, we have the wind at our back, and right now it's go time. The market right now for small caps are in a great place. We have a good cushion heading into the year. Things are aligning. The stars are aligning. The sun is shining bright upon us, and this is our time. We're going to work harder than we've ever worked before. We're going to be more consistent, more disciplined, and we're going to continue to push into the new year. Success and greatness, those are the things that we're looking at and looking forward to. Now, with that being said, let's jump in to today's recap. Guys, a couple of stocks to mention here. ATNF, this one did move up. I saw some of you guys in Discord trading it, and it seems like you guys did well, which is really good. So congrats, big shout out, right? ATNF moved up and did all right. 79% move, right? And then that's after the pullback. So moving on, DBGI, this one was exceptional pre-market. So for those pre-market traders out there, you did have a bit of a move. This one started around 9 a.m. Lighter volume, and it did its thing. It broke up above $5, pulled back, and went nicely. This right here, the doji candle is a little tricky, but the bottoming wick here was good, and we consolidated and moved higher. Pretty good stuff. Disappointing though into the open. We had a bit of a topping tail. It got up here to a high of $6, testing the pre-market highs. We had some sellers, and it gave out, and from there, if we zoom out, you guys will see it did not end well. And this is a great place to remind us that day trading is risky. You guys can find our rules and our disclaimer here in the about section of the YouTube channel, right? So check it out, right? We have some stuff here going over the chat rules, right? Remember to keep it classy and not get too crazy. And of course, day trading is risky, right? Do not trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. Most traders are losing and are struggling, so be careful out there trading the simulator before putting real money on the line. Do not blindly copy me. Blindly copying me is a recipe for disaster. You have to understand the strategy for yourself. If Relentless Trader decides he's never going to show up on YouTube again, you got to be self-sufficient. You got to know how to trade for yourself, and so do not ever try to blindly copy me. You have to understand the strategy, trade for yourselves. Remember, my results are not typical. And of course, I do not invest money for my subscribers. Be careful of those imposters and fake accounts out there, and so forth and so forth. So, getting back into the recap, we have DBGI, as mentioned, did not hold up well. HOTH. This one was from yesterday. I think it was mentioned in Discord that there might have been an offering here. And it did curl up nicely, though. It did bounce, which is good. Sometimes we keep going lower. Into the open, I do want to mention this 3-bar play on the 1 minute. Incredible 3-bar play here. That went from 791 all the way to 869. This is a beastly move. I mean, this is incredible. Lighter volume pullback, higher green bar coming in, higher green bar before, and it just takes off. Now, besides that, this one was pretty, range bound. Usually we want limited downside risk, high upside potential. You can see only a couple of candles later, we go from 850 down to 787. So big range. HOTH. KALA. We had a high of 45, guys. Talking about the market being in a good place. This thing absolutely ripped up $45 in pre-market. Into the open, it's a little bit weaker. We see it in ABCD, and then it rips. This is where it really got started. I lost on it using small size. We had a high of 44, and then, well, hold on. I'm imagining this a little wrong. Let's see, 39. Okay, into the halt. It opens up. It shoots up a little bit, maybe 42, it dips. I try to get long, and I'm in, and it's like it's not really reacting properly. It's not really moving. So I'm back out, and then let's say another like 15 seconds later, we rip to 44 into another halt. I want to believe, or false halt, and then it goes higher and then comes down. Yeah, we might have had a false halt right there for KALA. Lastly, we had SILO and PALI. Man, that's not gonna stop, I tell you. Anyhow, SILO, a little range bound as well when we talk about that downside risk, but it did curl up nicely here on the red to green. We had some topping wicks, yes, but it pushes into a halt at 572. It resumes a little lower, back over 572 at the halt level. It rips up to a high of 621. We did make money in this range here before it pulled back, and unfortunately, big red candle here at 656, and then back down to 547. So that wasn't too good, but we made money. If we put on the show trades here, we're not trading a ton of volume. We'll continue to size back up going into the new week. We'll definitely size back up going into the new week, and we'll be ready to go. All right, SILO, as mentioned, we had some trades in this range, and then on the resumption as well. So this one wasn't too bad. Let's move on to the big stock of the day, which is PALI. So our final P&L, by the way, is 440 and 3 cents. Guys, I had a mistake here. I almost took some shares on KALA up, and this is why. Quick side note, right? Day trading is risky, and you got to also be careful with typos and things like that. So I was typing in the symbol here, right? You see PALI up here in the left hand corner. I was typing in the symbol, and KALA was on screen, and instead of just typing it in, I hit Shift and ANTF, right? Shift A for me is a hotkey. So you see this hotkey sign that pops up in the top right hand corner right there when I hit my Shift button. So I hit Shift A, trying to type everything in all caps. Well, and when I shouldn't be doing that, and I almost sold 500. So if I'm in good till close, or was it EXT? If I'm in EXT, which is after hour trading, I could have potentially went short 500 shares and not realize. This is dangerous. Okay, well, the odds are is that the stock will go back down over time, but who knows? Maybe on Tuesday it goes up to $80. I could have blown up my account that simple. I mean, oh my gosh, it's crazy. It is crazy. So be careful. I mean, oh man, how sad would that have been going into the new year, right? Relentless trader blows up account by accident. Man, I tell you. So the risk is real. Just to stress that one more time. Man, you got to be careful. Anyhow, SLIO as mentioned, it wasn't bad, but we did have some risk. So PALI, another stock that I think was mentioned for a potential offering in Discord, and then curled up. This one curled all the way. Talk about a red to green, right? Talk about a red to green, and it was tricky. It pushes up another nice, beautiful 3-bar play, and a beautiful 3-bar play again. And from here, we get halted up at 509. It resumes a little higher at 533. I believe we got a dip and rip in here, and then it has a hard time. It sells off. It takes its time. It curls back up, and we started to take some more trades, I believe, over here as it's curling up for our new high. This bear trap, we did capture some good trades on it. We were churning shares at one point using our small size. This bear trap did provide a nice entry as it just ripped back up, bullish engulfing there. Not all bear traps will have the bottoming wicks. Some bear traps will be, a bear flag, a failed bear flag, or a bullish engulfing candle like this, right? This is a complete bear trap right here. And so it curls up I was buying here thinking that the pullback was going to hold on these two candles. It didn't. Even the third candle here. And I'm like, okay, this thing needs a 5 minute pullback. Let's not be too hasty. And it does give a 5 minute setup here. All right. Pulls back and then eventually curls up. We don't quite get the 5 minute candle to make the new high right away. You can see over 580 would have been that area. Instead we hit 89, it pulls back, and then we hit 610, it pulls back. And so I was trying, and chopping around. These two candles got me. False breakout, right? I'm pretty sure I bought in those two, or at least the first one, I believe. I could be mistaken here, but let's see. Oh, actually, okay, I avoided. So I bought on the first two. I wanted to say I took these two trades, but it looks like I avoided them. But I took these two, and they were also false breakouts, right? So it taking these two, not seeing the follow through, being a little bit more skeptical here, and then finally it breaks out, and this is where we started to actively trade it again. It pulls back, we get a nice move here, and then it curls up some more. And so, with our small size, we were able to make something. On Tuesday, we'll be back up to like 1,500. And we'll be looking to get dialed into the new year. The aim will be, hey, can we start off with a green day? Can we trade our best trading and then just move forward from there, one day at a time? I do want to do some reflecting in my own time, in my personal time. This is something I'm going to do off camera. I'm going to reflect, just look back on things, look back on trades, look back on different days. And it's great that we're having this long weekend. It's perfect, actually. The way how the dates are aligning is perfect, so that we can actually take the time to do some reflection and see what adjustments we want to make, and this is something that I do actively, so it's not going to be a lot of hard work, but I already have a plan. It's just a matter of adjusting things, tweaking things, because we're right there, and from doing that, we can continue to excel, and we're not going to make any drastic changes. It's just a lot of what we're already doing, while making sure we're staying very disciplined towards the key things that will keep us green and have us be efficient when it comes to retaining profits. So yeah, guys, that was the day, man. Crazy stuff. Let's reset here. We had some, and by the way, for those of you who are not in Discord, man, I mean, we had some really crazy stuff. We did have a bunch of people post how they did on the year, and it was incredible. Let's take some time here, actually. Let's take some time. Today was an active day, but let's take some time to go through some of the, some of what people shared. We had a lot of sharing today. Let's see. Okay, Gen 1. By the way, shout out to Rolex, man. Rolex, captured some great trades, in it 03 out of 20, 22, 31. Seems like he's really been working on that longer hold time and getting better at it, which is great. Let's continue to come down. Look at this right here. Jarvis, pretty good stuff on the day, right? Save from down 1K to back in the green, $1,800 on the day. And so, guys, be sure to check out the Discord, right? I'm telling you guys, there's some traders in here, or even bigger than I am, And of course, it's not all trading, and it is all trading, but it's more than that, right? A lot of times we're posting things like this when it comes to the bear trap. I mean, this is pretty ridiculous what this guy is doing here, man. He is crazy. This is a sneak peek into my P&L on the year here, right? And we will have the monthly recap on Sunday. Next year, we'll talk about this goal here that I have for myself. We'll be aiming for the stars. We had a drawdown coming into the end of the year. Mighty, big P&L, 92,000, guys. And we're trading, most of us, just a few hours every day. A few hours every day. Save, 173,000 in our Discord. Triad, first green year, I think doing about 15,000. I mean, it's really impressive, man. Everyone is coming together, and it's a lot of positive energy. We talk about it. Hey, if you're in Discord, we never comparing ourselves to each other. but you can use the energy, you can feed off the energy, and be inspired and be motivated, because we're not competing against each other, we're competing against ourselves. Can I be a better version of myself, which will then produce more gains, literally, you know? Uh, and we do have people who are red as well, right? And this is great transparency, right? We have people who are red who are also working towards profitability. We do have a wide range of traders, right? We have people who are beginners, intermediate, advanced, and in all three of those categories, we do have people with different time frames in terms of how long they've been trading. And so we're all working towards that goal of being better, right? Um, Notorious, nice red to green here, right? It's all about, being resilient. And I shared my drawdown from the simulation account. I still have my simulation account, by the way. And when I first started, this is, I was showing him like, hey, don't feel so bad about the drawdown, right? This was a $6,000 drawdown. And so when you guys see me, like right now, last week we had that drawdown of what, 2,500. We've had drawdowns. We had Calamity. Let's look this up, right? Calamity had a drawdown. Okay, here it is. Look at this. Look at this drawdown from Calamity. So I'm telling you guys, there's some bigger traders than I am in this Discord. We all are feeding off of each other. Calamity had a drawdown this year of 10,000, 20,000, 20,000, about 35,000 here, and then also, let's say 28,000, 26,000. And this is a guy who was up 200 grand on the year, right? Look at this equity curve here. So it's a little, up and down. And then once you start to get that consistency, look at the pull away. Boom. Erupts. Absolutely erupts. And this is what we want. This is what we're talking about, man. Relentless Trader is coming. Calamity is coming. We call him Calamari. It's like an inside joke in Discord. If you know. Red to green. Red to green is up over 90. Red to green is up over 92,000 on the year. I mean, just incredible. Crispy. Look at Crispy right now. Great year. Look at the beautiful view. Beautiful view. What is this? Florida? I don't know. Let's make sure to hit that fire emoji. Tim. Tim, a great year, man. It's incredible. And yes, we do have some people who did have losses on the year, right? But it is beautiful to see, people are doing all right. People are doing well. And, we're going to keep pushing, man. We're going to keep pushing. Infinity trades. Great month in terms of green days, man. Just really good consistency here. Pretty good. Not bad. I mean, better than I did, man. I had a lot of red days this month. Did have some bigger losing days though towards the end, which gave back a lot of the gains. But this is good. We work on eliminating these bigger red days, and it's right there. 2,200 extra on the month, right? Rolex, 52,000, and Rolex really and truly sideways and coming alive in July and August of this year, and likewise with Calamity. Pay attention to where these guys really took off, right? Look at this, April to then, July. This is encouraging because it lets you know that really and truly you just need 3 months out of the year. If you can get 3 solid months out of the year, that can even make your year. And you can, like Save told us, he was sideways, really good August, took a vacation, and then December. 2 months, 172,000 in 2 months, of really hitting it. So when the market is slow and your strategy is not working, you got to go sideways and try not to go down hard and fast. This seems like it might have been somebody online. I'm not sure who that person is, but yeah, um, man, I mean, what an incredible year, guys. So be sure to check out this Discord. Be sure to uh, subscribe to the channel. This year is gonna be very different. The channel is gonna look very different this year. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that are coming to the company, guys. Relentless Trading is about to take off to the moon. We're gonna get bigger reach. We're gonna grow more, faster, stronger, better, and the community this year will be much bigger. So let's stay tuned. Let's stay dialed in and hit that thumbs up. It's been your favorite trader, RT, and I am, of course, signing out.